Hello, Baron Deschauer of barondeschauer.com. I'm here to talk to you today about writing and whether it's possible to learn how to write. Stephen King says in his book, How to Write, that all these lessons and writing classes are good. They help provide structure, they allow people to understand the basics, but it's not possible to actually teach someone how to write. I'm not sure if that's correct, maybe I'm misquoting him, but that's how I took it from his book. My teacher, my English lit, said it more succinctly: writers write. I tried to give him some of my writing to look at, and he refused to look at it, saying that he wasn't a writer. He was an academic. He knew how to pull it apart, he knew how to analyze it, and he knew how to say what was good and what was bad about it. But he felt that it would be unfair for him to be analyzing someone else's work who is a writer. I respected that and it stuck with me. And I finally, after 25 years, have decided to start writing. I wanted to share with you what I do and what my experience is, because I try to figure out what it is between all the videos that go on about structure and hints and tips. And they're very helpful, and I listened to them and I watched a few of them, and they're very good, but they eventually all repeat themselves. So eventually I ask myself, what is the essence of writing? And I look at myself, and I'll tell you my experience. My experience is very simple. I believe that there is a muse that speaks to us. I see my scenes incomplete. I see them in Technicolor. I see them in 360 degrees. My people are real, and all I do is write. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. When I don't see it, I don't write. When I'm especially inspired, I've managed to write almost 10,000 words. I was exhausted, beaten up, and I felt like I ran 2 marathons. And there are other days where it just won't come. I'm not ready, my muse isn't whispering in my ear. Some people call it the inkwell, some people call it the X factor, the inspiration, whatever it takes to cause one to write, to be inspired. We can only assume that we have the technical skills to actually construct a sentence, and yes, for that, school is good. These courses are excellent. They give you and provide you the arc, they provide you the structure, the 3-act scenes, they provide you the tools necessary. But if you gave me an entire set of tools, an entire Home Depot store, I couldn't build a house. You give my brother a hammer, a nail, and a saw, he'd probably build you a mansion. He knows what he's doing. I don't in that field. When I start writing my books, I try to open myself up, almost to a cosmic consciousness, and just open my brain, open my mind, open my consciousness, open everything I am, and just receive. I don't try to edit, I don't try to determine anything, I just open myself up, I make sure my desk is clear, I clear all my other projects, I don't try to receive when I'm in the middle of another project. If I'm in the middle of writing a manuscript, that's all I think about, or at least for 2 to 4 hours every morning. Thereafter, there's usually the business of the day. I do run a more conventional property enterprise during the rest of the time. So writing for me is having an artistic outlet. So I wake up sometimes at 3 or 4 in the morning and the voices are already babbling. Don't call the padded wagon just yet. The voices are there. The scenes are drawing themselves out. It's a movie in Technicolor. I get up, I write. And I write from 4 to 8, or 4 to 9. Sometimes I can't peel myself out of bed until 6 or 7. I still will then go and try to knock out 1,000, 2,000 words. I consider it an absolute failure if I don't do 500 words. I aim for 2,500 words. Incidentally, that's Stephen King's also bare minimum. But he writes encyclopedias, I still write mere novels. I think the importance to take from this is that there are different techniques to writing. There are structured writing, which is very important, and I don't think that we give it enough credence or importance, is the sense that we have to have structure, because as an audience, as a reader, as a listener, as a viewer, I need to know how to take whatever you're giving to me, slot it into the apportioned slots, and be able to then assimilate it and deal with it, digest it, and then hopefully implement whatever it is that's being passed on to me. Some people like to have no structure, and yes, some people get away with it. James Joyce, I've tried it. I start writing and see where my nose leads me. And funny enough, I kind of enjoy what's come out. But afterwards, I still find that if you want to sell the book, if you want people to read the book, they need to be able to follow along. So that means a very intense content edit, and it means a very intense beta reading or a very, very self-critical mind. I also found that it's highly, highly advantageous to be able to let your draft sit for 3 months after you've written it. Provide yourself enough distance from the actual work so that when you pick it up, it's not fresh. You look at it with fresh eyes. You see it. I read work and I said, did I write this? That's not bad, or it's total crap. I need to change it. Cut it out or add whatever it is, or I don't understand. What the heck was I thinking? And that only time can actually give you. Back to the original premise. Can you be taught to write? Yes, you can. Can you be taught to write well? Probably. Can you be taught to write great? That I don't think so. And I think that is part of the reason I use the method I am, in the sense that I don't want to be a journalist. I don't want to be a hack. I don't want to be someone who just pumps out and publishes and puts product out into the marketplace. I want to write what means that it has meaning to me. I want to write something that has relevance and resonance within me. That's why I put my name to it. That's why I don't use a pen name. If it's crap, but it's my crap. I take responsibility for it. And it's very important in life, as in writing, to take responsibility for your stuff. I disagree with a lot of artists who decide to hide behind pseudonyms and pen names, thinking that it's going to allow them to brand themselves and branch out into multiple streams of income. And yes, it does. But I don't feel that it's honest. It's a marketing technique. It's a trick. It's a temporary band-aid. And ask yourself, how long is that tail going to be if they're all after these long economic tails of 20 and 50 and 70 year income streams after they die? It's a grand and romantic dream. But the reality is, very few of us are going to sell huge numbers. And it's better for us to at least be honest with what we're writing and say, this is who we are. This is what we are. Our writing actually is a part of me. If I were building buildings, I wouldn't want to be making tract housing or row housing or slum housing. I would want to make the best possible housing I can afford or understand and know how to do. If I'm going to write a book, I'm going to reach past my abilities and put out what I want to put out. And if I put out a mediocre product, tell me. I will go and strive to make a better product. I will readdress it. As a writer, I believe that there is something more to us as people, something that connects us, that is not known yet to science or religion, although hinted at through the synchronistic melee of global religions and beliefs and doctrines. And I think that there is something that connects all of us. Some form of greater consciousness, some form of understanding, yearning to communicate, yearning to understand and to group with each other. We want to commune at all levels, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. This is who we are. We are these entities. As a writer, I want to tap into that. I want to write in some ways that resonates with that. And I want people to finish my books and put it down and think, okay, that made me think. To me, that is how it is to write. And perhaps I'm wrong, but that is my method. And at the end of the day, this is my video. So I can only hope that those who write differently don't despair. There are different ways to get from point A to B. This is my way.